Welcome once again, this is Salamancer, and you are watching Sal TV. I don't know if I caught it on the camera, but Sunny here from dotpiXels had an extremely scary face in the setup round, so I was making fun of that on the stream. Nonetheless, this game, as we get out to the mid-fight here, is between dotpiXels and IDK Black. And these two teams were facing off in the Excello Zowie Open Tournament. I was going to say Open Invitational, and that doesn't make any sense at all. It is the open bracket of the tournament. The winner of the entire tournament, which is going to be decided on, I think, Saturday or Sunday of this week, is who goes on to face off against the invite team. So that's going to be really awesome, and the invite level is going to be just insane. I'm going to love watching VanillaTV cast that, and hopefully they're not going to cast all the games, because that way I get to cast some as well. But already we do see that dotpiXels, the German team here, is having a little bit of trouble with a roaming soldier and has to get that Uber flashed over to their demo man just to keep him alive up here. Looks like they're going to lose second here on CP Gullywash, and that is not a fun position to be in. You have to fall back to last, and there's so many different ways to come into last that dotpiXels are going to have to sit here, and they really have to hope that IDK completely wipes out, because if they don't, then dotpiXels is going to have a very hard time pushing back out to defend or to capture second. So right now it looks like I need to reload my HUD. We have done that. There we go. Now you can see that the Uber advantage situation actually goes to dotpiXels, and they just can't do anything with it. They're going to have to wait for TG on Team IDK to push his team in with his own Uber, and hopefully for dotpiXels they can smush this enemy team's push and push back out to second. That's what they're going to want to do. That positioning over here by the heavy on the last point, very, very common to see that. It's much harder. Wow, that is one scary steel jaw there. But no, it's very, very common because, of course, he's very hard to hit up there, even for people who are coming in there. If he just sidesteps some of those rockets, he doesn't take any splash damage from them. So that is going to be pretty awesome for him. He'll be able to deal a lot of damage and hopefully not take a lot. It looks like he took just like one pill to the face, though, and that's why he's having to get healed up now. Looks like there is 100% Uber for IDK, and they are going to push in Evokia. I think his name is Evokia, or Evoke, something like that. Yes, they do. The Uber comes in right away, and this is very, very common. Soldier jumping straight over to the enemy soldier, trying to make the enemy medic pop. Problem is, he didn't manage to do it, and now it looks like they're just like, oh crap, we lost a domain, let's just get out of here because this could be really bad. So right now, it looks like so far dotpiXels coming out to an early lead here. They've managed to knock out 3 of the enemy team while only losing their demo man. Losing the demo man is a big deal on defense, though. You lose the ability to do those stickies and keep the point trapped up. But look at this. It looks like IDK Black is having to fall back here to their second point. And let's just go down the rosters real quick because these teams are pretty awesome. For IDK Black, which I believe is a all-European team. Oh, big jump in by the soldier here, knocking out the medic. Did he get him? Yes, he did. IDK ends up going down. I'm sorry, TG.IDK ends up going down. That is a huge deal. That means dotpiXels will have no problem here pushing out onto the second point. Mini Moose trying to stop them, though, but I really want to go over these rosters, and we just can't because there's so much action going on right now. These teams... Oh, Sunny goes down too, and that is no good. I thought they were going to have that, but with the 2 soldiers up there, it looks like the team dotpiXels is going to have to fall back once again. Thalash goes down, and so sorry Thalash, it was just a little bit too late for you. So dotpiXels actually down 2 men right now, and if anything, it looks like IDK may want to push in here, but they're going to have to be careful because their opponents almost have an Uber. Looks like they do have I stands for inconspicuous over on the sniper, and that once again that is part of the IDK roster here. TG on the medic. Their 2 soldiers do seem to be Evoke and Mini Moose. Demo Man, Mini Hoo-Hee, which is, I believe, just Hoo-Hee, that's what he tells me. And their scouts, one of them on the sniper right now, I stands for Inconspicuous, and Drozo. Meanwhile, over on dotpiXels, we've got Pledge as the medic, Confi as a soldier, as well as Ips, I'm just going to call him Ips anyway, Thalash, and SMZI, Smizzy, I like that. Smizzy on the scout, and Sunny on the demo man. So, yes, there was a headshot that we missed there because we were busy going over the rosters, and IDK, an all-European team, I believe they've got members mainly from like Lithuania, the UK, Belgium, and Finland, so just kind of all over the place over there. dotpiXels is a little bit more centralized in the Nordic countries like Germany, Denmark, and the Netherlands. Oh, and dotpiXels Thalash goes down. Sounds like both snipers have actually died here, but now it looks like TG once again pushing his team in with the Uber, and they're going to try to make that enemy medic pop as fast as possible, but those jumps are not working for them. They did not manage to make the medic pop for a very long time. That means there's going to be a significant length of time here where there's going to be an Uber demo man on top of their medic. Oh no, he goes down though. Sunny not managing to deal the damage. TG up to like 37 health, 40 health, but he's just not dying yet. Oh, and look at this. There was a headshot going down on, who was that? That was on, it was on Ipsy, right? Or Ips. sorry, Ips. So Ips got headshot there from that sniper, but since he was overhealed, it did not actually kill him. Nonetheless, though, some great sniping from I stands for inconspicuous right now. He's taking a lot of damage from a scout, though, and now having to fall all the way back to their second point, actually. So just because of that one scout there, they can't even defend mid properly right now, and they're on their second point. They finally got their medic back up, and they should be able to push back out here and at least have some sort of a hold. Yeah, that's what they want to do. They don't just want to give up middle point, because that would be silly. But right now, Pledge, who I want to say Pledge is one of those... I want to say he's Lithuanian, but my stream is going to correct me here in just a second, because he's probably not. But yes, I stands for inconspicuous, looking for the headshots out here, just kind of peeking over that. Oh no, just barely managed to miss that one, and Confi goes down before he can get the headshot, but probably would have gotten that one if the guy hadn't died. Oh, Pledge! Dropping the Uber. They did not realize that sniper was there, and nobody called it out. As a result, the sniper manages to get the medic for dotpiXels, and so dotpiXels having to drop back once again. Sounds like Mini Moose has gone down, so good shot there by Dalash, but it's not going to be enough. It looks like IDK Black here pushing on to the second point. They're going to have no problem doing that. Only 2 men alive right now for dotpiXels. 2 of them, of course, just spawned, but oh no! Ips getting headshot too. God, this guy is a beast on sniper, just taking down men left and right, and there's nothing they can do about it. So now, once again, IDK Black pushing into the last point here, and let's just see if they can't put a point on the board this time around. They've got the Uber already, and it looks like they are pushing in with it right now, trying to deal as much damage as possible, because, of course, the more damage you deal, it is not returned onto you, the better. Do manage to knock down Pledge, so the medic is down, but the fragging classes for Red right now are still up. A little bit of a capture attempt on the point there by Evoke, but he is down now. Looks like he was using the pain train. There they go, IDK managing to get that point after knocking down all of the damage classes almost for dotpiXels. So an early lead here. IDK 1-0 against dotpixel. Actually, that was not I shouldn't say an early lead, because it wasn't that early now that I think about it. That round actually took about 7 minutes, so there's like 23 minutes left in the game right now. Of course, this is a European League, so they only played at 30 minutes, unlike the double half thing that we'd get over here in North America. And they both have their benefits. Look at this very, very highly damaged soldier here, getting taken down by Drozo. Very, very good to him. Mini Moose is now down as well. Oh, Ips, you are so close to death. 5 health left right now. Managing to get out there, though, and grab that health pack halfway back up to 105. Looks like he is retreating, though, with the rest of his team. Drozo here, taking some damage from those scouts, though, and same thing is going on, actually, for IDK. They are retreating from the midpoint as well. Who's going to hold it? Looks like the dotpiXels scouts are, with their medic out here to heal them. It's kind of a dangerous position for a medic. Of course, if you get bombed by a soldier, there is absolutely nothing those scouts can do about it. But it looks like they've decided that, okay, we're just going to keep those scouts out there, and that, you know, it's a good thing to do. Keep your scouts alive as much as possible, especially when they're standing out in the open. Oh no! I stands for inconspicuous from IDK Black there, knocking out the medic once again. I think Pledge actually had an Uber that time as well. He looks like he's finally going to die here. There they go. They got him. Sunny, good kill on his part to finally take that guy out. IDK Black now, of course, missing their medic as well, so both medics are down. Confi coming up here, and looks like he is going to get this kill. No, very, very close on damage, and he does end up finally knocking down Evokya, or Evoke, and that's definitely one of those Lithuanian guys, so props to Lithuania. I love watching Lithuanian games. I'm not gonna lie. Or oh no, you know what? The Pledge is from the Netherlands. That's right. Haha. So now I've got it. Yes, the Pledge is a Dutch guy, and I know a little bit of Dutch. I'm not gonna say it on the stream though, or on the channel. So sorry. Maybe some other time, but I do know just a little bit of Dutch. I studied some of it in college, and it was pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, Dutch is an awesome language. So while we wait for that 100% Uber here from dotpiXels, we're gonna see what kind of positioning they have. Where is their medic? Oh, I like this little spot here by Simzy. Is that his name? Is that his name? Yeah. If anybody were to try to poke out here and see, basically they're trying to bait such that if somebody tries to poke out here, look at this, he might actually see like an open area. They want to bait like a scout out here or something. Wow, scout actually going all the way around behind here. Is he going to go for a back cap? No, not yet. Sounds like the Ubers are going down here, so he may just be way out of position right now. And it looks like IDK here. No, they are. He is going for a back cap now while the Ubers are down. Medic taking some damage over here from the stickies, but it looks like TG is going to be okay just for now. They are knocking down this scout. It seems like their scout over there going for that back cap was stopped, but that really split up the dotpiXels team terribly right now, and it looks like the only man left alive is going to be taken out here by I stands for inconspicuous, and I don't know this guy's real name, but but that is what he has written here, so that is what I'm going to keep calling him. You know, if you want me to call out your real name, you just got to write it in the game, guys. I stands for inconspicuous here. .IDK. It looks like IDK Black is going to be able to cap that second point, no problem. So, dotpiXels just kind of getting overrun here by some of the awesome tactics so far from IDK. They managed to take advantage of a little chink in the Germans' armor, and they said, look at this, we can actually push out to second point with a scout and back cap it while they are pushing in with that Uber. So they managed to do that and just completely throw off the dotpiXels team. Now dotpiXels actually standing back and defending their second point after losing that push decisively. So yes, Confi trying to build that Uber up as much as possible, but TG is going to have it faster. And where are they going to push in? They're going to push in through the left-hand side here, through this little choke area, and immediately setting those sticky bombs down on that door to block off not just any sort of reinforcements, but also to block off retreats. And it sounds like the Uber has gone down for dotpiXels, so IDK was not quite fast enough with getting that up. But look at what the dotpiXels team has done. They've actually used that Uber to just fall back here, and look, the medic may be taking some damage here. No, sounds like most of the damage coming down right now on soldiers. Soldier v soldier battle going on here, but one of them has a medic on him, and that is no fun for Evoke. Nonetheless, though, the point now getting captured by a scout up here, and my mouse just completely flipped out there. But there was an attempt at a capture on the point here. Dalash trying his best to knock him out, and yes, Drozo goes down there. So IDK losing that push, and now dotpiXels Pledge has the Uber advantage of about 50% so far. They're going to push out to mid here and capture it, and then probably push back over to second as well. I don't think there's anything that IDK is going to be able to do about that just because of the severe Uber disadvantage they have, but maybe they'll pull another sniper out of their butt and just say, yeah, let's knock out Pledge once again when he has full Uber. I think Pledge may have dropped 2 so far this game, and that is so frustrating as a medic to get headshot like twice in a row with 100% Uber. You're just like pounding your keyboard at that point. At least I know I am. Maybe this guy's a lot cooler than I am though. But I always get so angry about that. Yeah, here we go. We've got the Uber. It's ready to go, but they haven't even had to use it yet because IDK is dropping back pretty far here. Now we've got, oh, this is really good positioning here by Ips, knocking in there and trying to just deal some damage. Didn't manage to get it, but here we go. The Uber is finally popped. Ips coming up here and seeing if he can. Oh, look at all the damage he could have done there if he'd kept that Uber on, but of course the medic could not follow him. His legs just don't know how to be as fast as the soldier's legs. So that is the problem. Soldiers can jump much faster than their medics and then kind of get out of range of that leash. And now look at this. The Uber is getting ready right now for Team IDK. Can they hold on? Yes, they can. Looks like they are getting some good kills so far. Sunny going down now. dotpiXels saying, okay, well that didn't work very well. Let's get back here. Of course, they are probably saying it in German because this is a German team. I don't know though. They've got a Dutch guy, right? And somebody from Denmark. So maybe they all talk English. I don't know. That would be interesting to learn, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, it looks like IDK is pushing out here, and oh, look at that air shot! What? Air shot in mid-air from who was that? Oh my gosh! I'm so glad we caught that on camera. I don't even know who that was. I think it might have been Ips, though. I think Ips got that air shot. That's who I want to say it was. So holy crap, that was awesome. Managed to knock out a scout right away, and TG goes down there as well, so no medic at the moment. Free Uber situation here for dotpiXels. They're going to go ahead and use it right now to just knock down as many players as they can. Actually don't manage to get a lot though, and it looks like, wow, where is their medic right now? He's just gone down here to the huge aggression here by the IDK team. Holy crud, looks like the IDK team, as soon as that Uber faded, just kind of pushed in and said, no, you guys are done. Get out of here. This is going to go back to us. This is our midpoint. Even without the medic, they just pushed in here and completely conquering this midpoint right now. Wow, that was pretty impressive there by the IDK team to get those frags after being like 2 men down. So far, IDK is showing some dominance in this game. They're having a little bit of trouble occasionally. dotpiXels pushing them back, but so far it is still 1-0. It is about 16 minutes left right now, as you guys can see on the scoreboard here, and got some taunt sliding going on there from one of our soldiers. The phrase taunt sliding, of course, refers to as you walk off a ledge, you also taunt, and so the game doesn't realize that you are not taunting anymore. So it still looks like you're taunting, but you're like sliding and jumping around while you're doing it. It's kind of hilarious. So Drozo here taking a lot of damage, falling back to his medic, and yes, it looks like dotpiXels is trying their hardest to hold their flank, but they know they have an Uber advantage, so I'm wondering why they're playing so conservatively here. Staying up on this high ground, they really want to bait the IDK team into them, I guess, and here comes the Uber right away. Looks like they were worried about sticky traps over there. There actually weren't any, but look at this. Oh, wow, very, very good force there by the soldier, but that means that the Uber is going to be just a little bit later here, and that means that, of course, the dotpiXels team gets to deal the damage and not have any return to them. Mini Moose going down first. It's Demo v Demo right now, and Sunny going down there, getting knocked out by a soldier. Now Evoke trying to knock out this scout here and get his medic back on him because, ouch, those scouts, those little scatter guns, they can hurt guys. Oh, but TG going down in midair, getting juggled up there by Confi, and so he is going to be very happy about that. Evoke coming in here, though, and gets a huge frag on Confi, just says, see you later, dog. I do not want to let you get away with killing that medic. That is against the Geneva Conventions, and no, we cannot have that, sir. So Evoke making sure he upholds the law here for the United Nations, I think is what's going on. And that means IDK is, they're not going to have an uber advantage right now. Pledge actually has an advantage, but IDK should be able to push into last point here. It sounds like Ips was out there trying to pressure the medic, though, interestingly. So Huhi ends up finally finishing him off. Maybe he cratered or something like that. And oh, we have our world-famous sniper again. I stands for Inconspicuous, who has he has just been the bane of Pledge's existence so far. Pledge, the medic for dotpiXels, has been hating this guy. He's dropped like 2 Ubers to him so far. I stands for Inconspicuous here, a great sniper, but it looks like he has been found out, just trying to deal a little bit of damage there. It's not going to happen. So dotpiXels has the 100% Uber advantage, and yes, I stands for Inconspicuous here, just trying to make them pop it as early as he possibly can. But Team IDK here, once again, in a very dominant position. It is 1-0 right now in favor of IDK, and dotpiXels forced back to their last point once again. They are not happy about that. They do have the heavies probably standing up in that same location as before. Let's just see. Yup, we're standing right there with the Lash. Actually, he could take just a little bit of damage if a rocket were to hit right above him. That's not what he wants to do, but oh well. He knows how to play the game better than I do, I'll tell you that much. Huhi pushed in here on the left-hand side now. It looks like the Uber is finally going to come in, and I stands for Inconspicuous. Not gotten a lot of sniper shots yet. Let's see, where is he? He is going down this side now, but the Uber's popped. It is too late. He may try to go for headshots. Oh, and he does get one there on Sunny. The first kill, actually, from behind the lines. As the Uber fades, Inconspicuous here manages to get it. And look at that back cap. Wow. As soon as the dotpiXels team saw that there was just a little bit of weakness there from IDK on the left side, they pushed out at him, and pushing out left the point unguarded. Very well done to IDK. It is 2-0 right now in this game here. Now this was, gosh, what round was this? I think this was the semifinals. I am so sorry, guys, I've completely forgotten, but of course the video title is actually going to say it, so I should just stop talking about that right now because I'll totally have it for the video title. Wow, dotpiXels here, though, not looking too good right now, and they're going to have to try their hardest for a comeback here. Evoke is down right now. dotpiXels, who was that got headshot? It looks like it was actually SMZI? Smizzy. So Smizzy actually got headshot there, but it looks like IDK, yeah, is going to manage to clean this up just fine. Drozo trying to get some damage down there on the Demo Man, and I think does take him down with the pistol. So IDK, once again, with a very, very solid mid-fight. dotpiXels just doesn't seem to be able to out-DM their opponents. The IDK team, of course, playing just a little bit better together, and wow, that is some weird frame rate stuff going on there, but whatever, I guess that'll work. Yeah, so they just left Drozo behind to capture that point while the rest of the IDK team pushed on to the second here. And, of course, whoever loses this is going to be out of the running for getting into that invitational Excello tournament. Whoever wins this goes on to the next round of the game, and of course, whoever wins the entire tournament here for the open bracket does get to go face the invite teams in the higher level bracket from this. Sounds like the Uber has been popped right now, so we're going to go check that out. And so far, though, this is just what TG, has been doing his entire time. TG and IDK, they'll pop that Uber really early, poke in, try to deal damage, make the enemy pop, and then fall back. And where they really seem to be shining is after the Ubers are over, but look at that, big pills coming down there, or actually big stickies. Huhi has been taken down, so no more Demo Man for IDK for the moment. dotpiXels Sunny here trying to push out, but bear in mind, Drozo is on the spy right now. I mean, there still could be a back cap attempt, but no, it looks like that's not going to happen just yet. But yeah, Drozo on the spy right now, going down here, trying to get around behind the enemy team. He's not going to be able to get a back cap, but he might be able to get a stab. Does get a stab there on Confi, and now he's dead. So, of course, that is basically the problem with spy. You get one kill, and then you are basically toast as long as the enemy team is anywhere halfway decent. But if it works, I mean, sometimes you can make an enemy drop Uber. It can be pretty crazy stuff. So it's always fun to watch that spy. It's a big risky. It's a gamble of a play, but it is awesome to watch. So Evoke here so far. I'm sorry, not Evoke. I called them Evoke, but they're actually Team IDK. Very, very dominant in this game. 2-0 so far against dotpiXels. And I think the dotpiXels are going to have a tough time here pushing back onto mid, especially because right now TG has 100% Uber. So actually, it's going to be the other way around. TG and his team are going to want to push towards the enemy team here. Now, I stands for inconspicuous is looking around the left side here, but I think he has not found anybody, and the reason for that is probably that they're all hanging out up here again. Yes, they are, and falling very far back. They know they have an Uber disadvantage here, so this is very wise by them to just say, let's see if we can deal any damage, and if not, get out of there. Don't take any damage from these guys when you don't have to. Certainly don't lose any players, because dotpiXels is back on their last point right now, so they're playing good, but they're having some trouble here pushing against IDK, and so they need to play better. That is, of course, that is words of wisdom there from Salamancer. You heard it here first. If you're not winning the game, I guess just play better. Yeah, dotpiXels though is looks like the Uber. Actually, this is really what IDK wanted. They've pushed in through the lower entrance and jumped that soldier right up there, forced the Uber very, very early. Pyro now out. The lash on the Pyro, deciding that Heavy just wasn't working for him. He wanted to play a different class, and Pyro is really awesome to watch. So here he goes, getting popped up in the air though, and could have gotten headshot there if I stands for inconspicuous was paying just able to get that shot off a little bit faster. Flash right now is still looking for these kills here. He's going to try and light some people on fire or get some air blast reflex, but it's just not going to happen. He has to fall back to his medic. I love seeing Pyro play. We're going to watch this Pyro basically until this round is over, because Pyros are awesome. And the Lash here trying to stop the enemy. No, actually, he goes back over to Sniper. So interesting. He's going to play Sniper against I stands for inconspicuous, and we will have to see who can actually win this Sniper duel here. But it looks like, I stand. This guy here, this blue Sniper, could be walking right into a trap. If he walks into that area, that could not be good. Yeah, the Lash is still looking for him. Still looking for him. This could be big. Okay, no, I think he's going to back off. Yeah, he's going around the other way. Oh, can you get that shot? No! Can't do it. He was going for that medic because that medic only had 150 health, and each quickscope headshot deals 150 damage. So if you can get it, I mean, get it. Looks like the Ubers once again are ready, but neither team has popped it yet. Evoke pushed in there and died without the Uber, pushed in without his medic, so that's no fun. And it sounds like outside my apartment right now they are working on the water main. I actually have no water today, which really is kind of lame. Oh wow, Confi going down to a combination of Huhi's Pipe and Drozo running around behind him. The scouts for IDK doing some huge work here. Looks like they want to push in, and they should be able to cap this point here. I think there's 100% Uber for both teams, but with 2 players down, 3 players down for dotpiXels, I don't see what they can do. Drozo coming around to the side now, and we're going to see, oh, looks like he wants to just go put some time on the capture point while that Heavy is standing there. Yes, he's going to do exactly that, and there you go. Even the Uber is no match for people standing on a point and capturing it. Uber, of course, fades as soon as that is over, so wow, 3-0 so far for IDK against dotpiXels. And dotpiXels really need to find that chink in IDK's armor, because it is just so far it is kind of a steamroll of a game. Now both teams playing very well, but just score-wise, it don't look good for them. Very, very aggressive jump by the soldier over here and the demo man for IDK. They are dealing the initial damage that they need to. That is, Ips has gone down so far, and so has Thalash. Now with 1 more scout down, it is 3v6 right now, and dotpiXels needs to think about just getting out of there, but that is not what they are doing. Soldier actually caught in our little corner over here with his medic. Oh no. Actually, 3 of the IDK team just went down, and attempted an Uber saw here. No, sorry, the Uber saw isn't going to work for you too well. Demo v demo there, and it looks like Huhi won that battle. So, well done, sir. You have won the Demo Man battle. You win a free ticket to IHOP, redeemable when you come visit me in Houston, and I get to shake your hand, sir. Also, hopefully this guy can teach me how to play demo, because I'm terrible at it. dotpiXels here is now once again defending their second point. Not happy about that, but the one good thing they managed to do there at the mid-fight was kill most of the IDK team, including the medic, so they managed to reset the Uber percentages for both teams. And let's just see IDK's medic here. He is running the Kritzkrieg. I thought so. He was charging just a little bit fast there. So yeah, he's going to be running that Kritzkrieg, but he needs to make sure that his team is building as fast as possible. Right now that is not happening, and so he's actually losing just a little bit of the advantage that he could be having here. Of course, if he's healing damaged players, his charge goes faster. Now it sounds like the dotpiXels medic has just called out a charge, or maybe that was TG, I am not entirely sure. It sounds like Smizzy has gone down low, and Drozo, so they have exchanged a scout for a scout, but it sounds like TG wants to push in here as soon as he can with this. Oh no, it's too late already. Pledge actually has the Uber at 100%, so, oh, here comes the Uber already. Yeah, wow. I wonder if they realized this Kritzkrieg was going down, because look at that. TG gets knocked out by some very well-placed stickies there from our demo man of Sunny. So Sunny going huge right now. And Thalash here just trying to get some capture time on this point while he DMs like the entire enemy team. And Drozo goes down there, so Smizzy getting some big kills here. And looks like he should be able to clean up. It's just a sniper left right now, doing some damage, and jumps around that corner to make sure he doesn't get headshot. Awesome. So yeah, it looks like I stands for inconspicuous, finally having some trouble there. Turns out when you're a sniper and you don't have like 2 soldiers and a demo and a medic standing in front of you, it's kind of hard to stay alive. So when you are playing sniper, make sure you are standing behind the rest of your team and they don't all die. So now dotpiXels' turn to be aggressive here, and I wonder, this may actually be the first time they have even capped this point if they get it, but it looks like they will. Oh, Smizzy doing some huge damage to this soldier over here. Mini boost goes down, Evo goes down as well, and so Smizzy right here, dotpiXels Smizzy here, doing some great work on those soldiers. 2 damage classes down for the blue team right now. And what were you doing out there, TG? Wow, he was so far forward there. I don't think the rest of his team really wanted to be out there. They were just like, okay. And of course, then the medic died, so that is really going to be huge for dotpiXels here. Now their medic is down as well. They're trying to get over to Pledge so that he can get the heals going on. But Pledge, where are you, man? You got to start getting those heals, because it looks like, no, they've just wasted all of their uber advantage that they could have had right there. So that's too bad. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. They actually are still going to have an advantage, because Pledge now running the Kritzkrieg. So that means, of course, he's going to run in there. He will not be invincible with this uber, but it's going to charge 25% faster. And especially with his soldier building it this fast, this is really, really good for his soldiers to do. He's going to charge it 25% faster, and he will be giving 8 seconds of guaranteed crits to his uber target. So 3 times the damage on those crits, and let's see, he's going to use it on the Demo Man right now. There he goes. Demo Man already down though. Sunny got taken out, so now we just got crit rockets coming in all over the place. Looks like those aren't even dealing a heck of a lot of damage yet. But look, TG gets hit by a headshot there. So finally, Thalash saying, hey, you know what? You can play at that game, my friend. I'm not sure whether he dropped that uber, but looks like dotpiXels has to drop it anyway. At the very least, they have knocked out the enemy medic, and they are going to have a huge uber advantage once again. What they really wanted was to get their Demo Man there with those crit stickies, because those are huge. Dealing 300 damage per sticky, and stickies are just so easy to aim at people if you do it right, that can be such a pain in the ass to deal with. But no, dotpiXels here having to fall back away from second. They don't have their entire team up yet, and look at this. Ips is actually running a heavy right now, and Thalash is running a sniper, so there are no scouts up. No, there is a scout. My bad. It's actually a soldier who's traded out for a heavy, but there's only 1 scout up right now, and lots of off-classing going on here. Looks like Thalash poking around to the side, and the Kritzkrieg is coming as well. Thalash not dealing with the damage that he needs to, but Ips running in here as a heavy. Here comes the crit rockets there onto the medic. Drozo goes down as the heavy, and look, there you go. That is going to be the first capture for dotpiXels. Can they make a comeback here? Only 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, so they're going to have to be really, really fast about this second capture here. I mean, it's getting to be out of time. It's like about a minute 30 or a minute 20 per all cap, so they need to wipe out the enemy at mid, get over there, and get really, really fast about this game. Otherwise, they are going to lose and get knocked out of this tournament. Sticky's right away coming down and trying to hit these guys as they walk out of that low area, but it's not working yet. I stands for inconspicuous, the first man down, so it looks like IDK has lost a scout so far, but Sunny goes down now. That's a pretty big deal here. Losing a Demo Man at the mid-fight is huge. You lose a lot of damage potential. Now dotpiXels has lost 3, blue team has only lost 2, but there you go, the Demo Man down for IDK now from Smizzy. So Smizzy doing what he needs to do here, trying to deal the damage. Here comes the Kritzkrieg right away, and there goes the medic. TG is down, Evoke is down, so Kritzkrieg doing its work there. Problem is, there's only like 1 minute and 50 seconds left. They have to cap this. They have to get all the way to the last point, and they have to do it twice. So that is going to be really difficult for them. Looks like a scout here trying to pressure. It's not going to happen, though. Well done to the soldier here, Confi, for defending his medic from that scout desperation ploy. I think IDK has this game, but I mean, anything can happen, guys. Don't want to call these early because I'm so bad about that. dotpiXels, though, it looks like they are doing a good job of pushing. They're capping that point right now, and they're already pushing towards last. They've almost got their Kritzkrieg up, and their Demo Man is hanging out with the medic. That's what you want to see. You want to crits that Demo Man just as soon as you possibly can. Try to keep all his players overhealed as they go into this point, because whatever you can do to get your team more aggressive is what you got to do. Charge coming in right away. They timed this really well. They are already there in position to push in. Problem is, good jump there by Evoke to stop that, but look, the cap goes down anyway. They were so focused at the front, they forgot what was happening around behind them. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited I just hit that, but only a minute left, less than a minute. Can IDK stop this capture? It's going to be very, very hard for dotpiXels to get an all cap in under a minute. In fact, almost impossible. I mean, they're going to have to like wipe them out really, really early here. So IDK, we will have to see what happens. But it's 2-3 right now, and this could possibly be one of the closest games I've ever seen. Who he getting blocked out here of the point with 2 health remaining right now. dotpiXels doing a good job on the mid fight so far, but they are all so hurt right now, and oh no, the medic goes down. Pledge is gone for dotpiXels. In fact, it is now 3 down for dotpiXels here, and the medic is still up for IDK. That means they've got the uber advantage. Thelash doing what he can here to try and cap this point, but with only about 20 seconds left, that's pretty much going to be the game, guys. 2-3. IDK goes on to the next round. IDK Black, well done to them. And this has been Salamancer. Of course, hit the follow button on youtube.com/fatmop if you love watching these competitive casts. TF2 is my favorite competitive game of all time. It is totally a spectator sport, so check it out there. Hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you want to see these games as they are cast live instead of watching them in HD, then you can always go check out my channel on Justin TV, justin.tv/fatmop, F-A-T-M-O-P. So go check that one out too, because of course I cast them live and then I render them and upload them, and yeah. So it just it takes like all night to upload these videos, which is why if you are watching this stream right now, you actually get to see them first. But this has been Salamancer, and I am going to sign out.